Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Mary with Leo Sunlight Insight here to do a divine feminine energy check-in. If you watched my reading I had just done today for the twin flame masculine feminine energy check-in, we saw how they were transforming the connection, or how the connection was transforming. And with this reading here, we're going to look into the divine feminine energy and see how she is transforming her energy. So thank you for stopping by and watching. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope it resonates for you in some way. And if you do, please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that great stuff. I love to read the comments. All my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for all your support. Those who have reached out for personal readings, and those who have donated, thank you so much. And those returning, thank you for returning. It's greatly appreciated. So you can check the description box below for the decks I'm using for personal information, for personal readings, and my PayPal link is there if you choose to exchange energy, as in a tip or donation. No amount is too small. So thank you for that also. And I think we'll just get started. I don't think, if you want to watch past readings for the twins, all past readings are listed in the description box, so you can go and check those out if you want to look back on the journey here for some of the twins. So please feel free to do that. All the decks have been pre-shuffled, cut, meditated on. I will shuffle a little bit more on camera to bring in some fresh energy, so please be patient with the shuffling. I do take some flyers, so we're just going to get started here. Check in on the divine feminine. Let's see how she is doing, how she is working on herself, how she alone is transforming on her own, what steps she is taking in life to move forward. So let's see. The romance angels here. Ooh, we will see. Yeah, we'll just see what we get here. How is she viewing herself about love in general, about romance? So we have one card for the feminine. How is she feeling? How is she feeling towards love, about romance, about the connection? Okay. Well, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this may or may not be the feminine. She may be realizing that maybe her masculine has codependency issues in his situation that he needs to work out in his life. Or maybe she's deciding that maybe in the past she was too codependent on the outcome of this connection. What is this connection? Where is it going to go? Where is it going to lead? What's going to happen? What if the connection is lost? You know, I think maybe she's finally given up on the codependent nature of constantly thinking and wondering about this connection. Because you see here, she's sitting, she's thinking, she's wondering, daydreaming. Maybe this was constantly on her mind. Couldn't stop thinking about it. It was taking over her life. So let's see. Actually, what I think I want to do, debating whether or not to pull any tarot on that, but let's pull all the oracles first, and then we'll pull the tarot. So this is the Goddess Guidance Oracle. So we will see with this deck, how does she transform herself out of being in this energy of being constantly codependent on the connection? How did she manage to let go? Like they say, let go and let God. If it's meant to be, it'll be. So what did she do? How did she transform her energy out of that? Okay, here we go. solace, bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. So maybe she spent more time out in nature. Maybe she concentrated on herself. Maybe she was becoming kind of a recluse and decided, you know what, it's time to get out. It's time to live life. It's time to enjoy the world, nature, maybe even traveling. See, she's kind of in the mountains, and this woman is even outside. So maybe she got away. Maybe she went on a retreat. Maybe she went on vacation, spending more time outside, grounding herself. You see, this woman is barefoot, centering herself, recharging her batteries. Okay, so let's pull a Whispers of Love. So what is her view now on love? Okay, let's get one of these for the feminine. Let's get one of these for the feminine. There we go. Thank you. Have faith. Trust your faith in the situation. So I think, see all the butterflies here? I think she just somehow transformed herself, came to the realization that, you know what, I'm just going to trust and have faith in this situation. She also had in the masculine feminine energy check-in, she also got, on the romance angels, she got trust, and that card also said to have trust and faith. So she finally realized here that it was time just to give it up to God, to the divine. And if it's meant to be, it'll be. I'm still going to have faith and trust in the situation, but you know what? I'm not going to let it control my life anymore. Take over my life anymore. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so let's get one of these for the feminine. The angel answers. We could get advice for her from divine. We could get a timeline. We could get an answer of some kind. So can we have one of these for the feminine? One of these for the feminine, please. Spirit, just one for the feminine, please. Is there an answer? Is there a timeline? Is there advice for her? Please, Spirit. Thank you so much. Just one card. Feeling this one. Trust. Wow. Wow. She got this in the, like I said, the reading I just did with the masculine and the feminine, but it was from the romance angels, but it was the same exact meaning. She got trust from the romance angels. And I don't know if I can find it, but I'm not going to go through the deck, but yep, she's just having trust and faith, realizing the only thing to do is to trust in the divine power, that whatever will be, will be. If it's meant to be, it will be, and it's time just to let it go, and not to let it take over my life anymore, consume my mind, my energy, my time. I think she finds solace in being near the water, being out in nature. See what these two cards here. Okay, so let's get a message from the feminine. What does she want to say? Oh, we got two. Let's see what we have here. So we have criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So again, she's just trusting in the divine that this, if it's meant to be, it will transform. No longer letting it take control of her life. No longer criticizing it or having those thoughts in her mind. And then we have deep in your heart, you already know the answer, do what feels right. So she knows, I think she knows within what kind of connection this is. The right thing to do is to let it go, trust and have faith in the divine power, and just work on herself and move forward and stay connected to her, nature, source, Wow. Okay, so let's get some tarot on this. See, how did she do this with the tarot? See if we get some answers on how the feminine came out of this mindset of being totally consumed by this connection to letting it go, giving it to God, giving it to the divine. How did this happen for her? Can we have some clarifiers, please? Spirit for the divine. Can we clarify how she overcame this, how she moved on? How many do we have here? 3. So we have the Knight of Cups, we have the 4 of Cups, and we have the 2 of Pentacles. So I think I want to get 3 more before I read those. We'll get 6, and then we'll piece it all together. So can we have 3 more, please, for the feminine? 3 more for the feminine. Spirit, please. Thank you so much. 3 more for the feminine. 3 more, Spirit, please. Thank you so much. 1, 2, and 3. So we have the 3 of Swords. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the High Priestess. And we have the 2 of Swords. So we have 2 energies here with the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords about having to make, 2s are about making a decision, juggling things around, being indecisive. So she was juggling this around in her head so much, this connection, that it overcame her life so much that she just realized that I need to make a decision. What do I do to free myself from this connection? What do I need to do? What did she do? She connected to Source, the High Priestess energy. She connected to her faith, the spirituality, the divine. Started maybe even praying, meditating. It was all revealed to her with the High Priestess energy. She's very intuitive. She follows her gut instinct. She does have connections to the divine source, to her angels and guides. And it probably was revealed to her that, you know what? This offer will come in with the Knight of Cups energy, that in time that your knight will indeed come in with his cup of love. You just have to let go, let God, and let the divine energy work its magic, all in divine timing. So the 3 of Swords energy, she decided to avoid further heartbreak and sorrow within herself, being totally worried and consumed by this energy of this connection, wanting it so bad that it was just causing her so much heartache and grief, worrying about what the 4 of Cups energy, is the offer going to come in? Is it ever going to come in? Is it ever going to be offered? That there was a need here just to have faith and trust that, and just know deep within and from the divine and from Source, it will come in when the time is right. So now she's standing in her High Priestess energy, and this is sort of like the divine feminine. She knows, she intuitively knows this offer will come in when the time is right. Wow. So, how are we doing on time? Oh, 14 minutes. So let's see if there's any other cards and messages that want to come out about the divine feminine. Is there anything else, Spirit, that we need to know, need to tell us? King of Pentacles. Wow, okay, so she knows now when her masculine comes in, he will be the King of Pentacles. He'll be strong, stable, and grounded. He's working on himself, building himself back up, building up his stability, his structure. And when he rides in on that horse with his cup of love to his feminine, he'll be a much more stronger, confident, stable person. Wow. She knows that. She intuitively knows that. So she made the decision, instead of juggling it around in her head and causing herself so much heartache and grief about what may or may not come in with this offer, deciding here just to trust and have faith, giving it up to God, to Source, that in time it will come in and it'll be very stable and grounded. So she's staying in her High Priestess energy. Is there any other messages? The High Priestess. The High Priestess. Okay, she's definitely stepping into her Empress Goddess-like energy. I just said for the High Priestess. All right. Is there any other messages about the Divine Feminine that we need to know? Spirit, please. Any other? Okay, we got 2 more. So we have the 5 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So she doesn't know how, when, why, where this offer is going to come in. But she knows it's coming with the 5 of Swords energy. That's kind of being defiant at all costs. But she knows that it will come in when the time is right. And he may do what he has to do to get into this energy he needs to kind of get into to come into his feminine. He's going to do what he needs to do, no matter what it takes, to come into his feminine with the Ace of Swords, to tell the truth, to be open and honest, have clear, concise communication. It's a brand new beginning, so here's the brand new beginning, based on a lot of truth and clarity, communication. All right, let's see if we can get how any more. Not a lot of like love, like cups or chalices. So let's see if there's anything else. I think right now it's a lot of mindset. That's why we're getting a lot of this energy between the two, especially her. Any other messages? Any other messages? The Divine Feminine for April 2019. Any other messages, Spirit, please? Wow, okay. Now we have the Empress. And we have the World. And we have the Knight of Wands. So he definitely is feeling passionate towards his feminine. She's feeling passionate towards him. So they're feeling very passionate towards each other. She's moving on passionately in life, concentrating on herself, getting ready for this new cycle with the World here, the ending of cycles and the beginning of new cycles, getting ready for this new cycle and remaining. And here's the Empress. I was waiting for this to come out. Here's our Empress energy. So she is the Empress and the High Priestess. She's standing in her power. She's standing in her goddess-like energy. And knowing this will come in when the time is right. Wow. New cycle, new start. Very passionate start with the Knight of Wands energy. Okay, so the feminine is just patiently waiting, having trust and faith, giving it up to God, giving it up to the divine, working on herself, moving forward, staying centered and grounded, keeping herself connected to Source, to nature, to the divine, doing what's right for her. Okay, so this is how the feminine is transforming right now. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, share, comment, all that good stuff. I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe, hit the bell. You'll be notified when I post new readings. I also do readings, individual readings for all the signs. I do one love and one general each month for all the signs. And then I do element readings for the signs. So they're kind of like bonus readings. So you can check my playlist on my channel and check out my other readings. So feminines out there, if you're watching, best of luck to you. And masculine, if you're cross-watching, this is insight for you on the feminine. For some feminines here. So best of luck to you. Sending you much light, love, and blessings. And always, always shine your light.